Shitcase Cinema. On the Shitcase Cinema. Oh, it's the Shitcase Cinema.
Innocent people.
Jesus. Maniac Cop?
Take one guess what this film is about. Yeah, a cop who's a maniac. See, I love it when a film title explains all, unlike something epic like Zardoz or Rota, but whatever. So Maniac Cop was one of those late 80s low-budget horror films that people have probably heard of, but possibly not seen. Gee, I wonder why. Let's find out. So it starts with a woman being attacked on the streets of New York. There's nothing surprising there. But when she approaches a pig for help, he breaks her neck. And this continues for 90 minutes, folks, so we need something to break this up. So, how about seeing a couple in a car who are met by a cop who kills the guy and the woman freaks out? Reminds me of a scene from Rota. Hey, maybe she starts beeping a horn, the cop will have a conniption fit like that. Oh, wait, no, look. Driving away makes more sense. So, who's going to deal with this maniac cop? Only Tom Atkins with his powerful little moustache. Yeah, after reviewing My Bloody Valentine recently and seeing Tom on top form, he's back for more. He's a shitcase legend though, so he's always welcome. Oh yeah. So Tom instantly somehow knows that a cop is the killer despite not being told anything or having any evidence.
And you're a cop. Fucking I am a cop. What the fuck are you? Fuck you.
See, that's the power of Tom Atkins. Now his boss claims that Tom's not all there.
Man, you haven't been on an even keel ever since. Even now. You don't smile very much.
What the fuck does... Oh look, he just made you look like a bell end there. Oh Tom, you're so cool. Now here's another hilarious death scene. Clumsy bastard. Best death ever. Well, I wouldn't really call it best death scene ever. I'd call it something more appropriate, like a load of old bollocks. But let's get an outside opinion on this death.
That's funny right there. That's funny right there. I don't know who you are. That's funny right there. Guy might as well just done a Peter Pan dive around the fucking thing. It's like a moment frozen in time. That's like the best death scene since that bed that was eating people in that one movie.
Now say hey to Bruce Campbell. Oh yeah, he's in this classic as well, and he's a cop. Is he Maniac Cop? Well, let's find out. Back with Tom though, and he goes around bitching to the press about his suspicions of a cop killing these people.
Innocent people.
Jesus. Maniac Cop?
And there's your title, everybody. Thanks very much.
I owe you one.
You don't owe me anything.
Ooh, bit aggro there, old boy. Don't be so modest either. She owes you a favour now. I'm sure you're a ladies' man, Tom, you know. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
You know what I love to see? I love to see Maniac Cop with that tash and the fanny pack and all whatever the fuck shit it is, beating the shit out of Professor Bruce. I think we'd all love to see that shit. I mean, that'd be fantastical pandemonium of awesomeness.
Hey, Bruce, who's that copper that Bruce Willis plays in Die Hard?
John McClane, wasn't it?
What's that line that he says that's so famous in it?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
You're impersonating an officer, how dare you!
What the hell is wrong with you?
So once the news is out about a cop killer, people instantly don't trust the law and shoot cops dead in a flash. Look. Ooh, nasty. Doesn't really have a positive message, does this film? Speaking of which, Bruce is sneaking around behind his mental wife's back with another woman. Rude. And after a confrontation, she's dragged away, obviously by Maniac Cop, and killed. Poor Brucey is accused of her murder and the murder of everybody else. Harsh. However, Tom doesn't think it's Bruce who's doing all these killings. You know, Tom knows everything, remember? And he tries his best to set the record straight. See, I love this scene here. An undercover cop playing as a hooker bumps into Maniac Cop and starts shooting her in the stomach, but wow, no effect. Suddenly Tom storms in and starts shooting Maniac Cop in the same place, but wow, no effect. Then he disappears. What, so he's a ghost? Is he a zombie? No, he's a Maniac Cop. Now later on the female cop says this.
It couldn't have just been a bulletproof vest. I hit him in the head at least twice.
No you didn't, you stupid bin. That's his fucking stomach. Blondes. No offence to any blondes out there, I'm sure you know the difference between a head and a stomach. Oh Bruce, I dropped my gun. Pick it up.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, suspect his arm! Suspect his arm! Can't be having that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So anyway, Tom goes snooping around like a peeping Tom, ooh, bad joke there, and sees this crippled lady talking to Maniac Cop. Now, she's a cop herself and somehow brought him back to life. Ooh. Yeah, so Tom runs away and discovers it is a cop who was like a super cop. Look, you see, super cop. And he was killed by bad guys in a shower. And now he's back. See, it's details like that which make me love films like this. Why has he come back from the dead? Oh, you Victor fucking Frankenstein. He's just back, okay. Man alive. So, back at the cop shop, Tom is attacked by the crazy cop with the walking stick, who then hobbles away and freaks out until Tom says his epic line from Halloween 3.
Stop it!
I laughed.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Hey Bruce, sorry about all the beatings up and everything. Yeah?
As long as it makes a good review.
Makes an
it's all right.
epic review. Assault a police officer, I'm staring you! Now unfortunately shit happens when Maniac Cop goes mental and kicks the living daylights out of Tom, and not even with his powerful Tash to help him, he gets thrown out of a window to his doom. Well, that sucks. You know, I kind of couldn't care less about how things go from here on in because Tom's dead and it's pretty obvious and uneventful as to what happens. Now, I'd just like to mention before this review ends that in February, Shitcase Cinema turns 5 years old. Ooh. Now, if you're not already a member of the Facebook group or the forum, oh yeah, can't forget about the forum, then come along and leave some questions for me and Professor Bruce, which we're going to answer in one of the special videos in February. The links are on the YouTube homepage on the right hand side, which will be this side. So yeah, come along if you dare. Now Bruce and the female cop, you know, the good looking hooker one, bitch and moan to the other cops, but nobody believes them. Maniac Cop kills more random people because he feels like it, I guess, and then we're treated to a lengthy chase scene. And then Maniac Cop ends up driving into a river. Oh no, dead. Again. And the funny thing is, you only see his face at the very end because he looks like this! Pizza face. And you know who played this guy? Yeah, it's only the guy from Tango and Cash and Pocket Ninjas.
You don't look so tough now, do you? Do you fuck?
Well, why pick him to play the cop? If you want a creepy villain, yeah, then don't pick him because he'll have somebody's eye out with his chin. So let's get a final summary on this film from an outside source again.
Maniac Cop, to be honest, it's not one of my favorite films. I thought the film was okay. Good points. It does have some good actors. You do have like Richard Roundtree, you have Tom Atkins, you have Bruce Campbell. You got a good idea, a cop that starts killing people, and my favorite part of the film is when you have the public now being afraid of cops or saying fuck the cops, and you even have that woman who thinks this cop approaching her while she's in the car is the Maniac Cop, but then she shoots him in the head and it's an innocent. It just, you know, it's a good idea, but it just wasn't really the most awesome, spectacular film. So I would give like maybe a 6 out of 10.
Dead on, I agree, 6 out of 10. But what would Professor Bruce give it?
So Professor Bruce hasn't seen this film, but even though he hasn't seen it, let's still get his score out of 10.
Fuck you, pig. I'm getting sick of your police game. I'm getting fucking sick in the head. I'm going to the pub.